Action.
Hi, I'm Laura, and I'm a residential volunteer here at Camphill Village, Copenhagen.
I'm Jens. I'm the same thing. So we've known each other our entire lives. Our mothers were close friends, and 30 years ago, my mom came here and stayed for a year, and her mom came and stayed for, was it half a year? My mom says it's probably the best year of her life.
There's no place like this, and even if you're planning to come here for 2 months or
Like a summer
5
stay
years
something.
or whatever, it's it's definitely worth a visit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, just it's so cheap. You technically cost nothing. If I was broke and I wanted to go abroad, I could be like, yeah, I'll go to Camphill.
Yeah.
It's provided. You get money. You get $200 a month, and you get all your expenses paid, right? You don't have to pay for food. You don't have to pay for. It's a very cheap way of getting to see the world and getting to meet a bunch of people and learn so much about yourself and how to be more independent. I want to come back and visit. I promised my mom I'd bring her back.
Yeah.
And Copenhagen, it's an American town, right? That's what American small towns look like. America isn't just New York, Los Angeles, right? It's it's such a big place as well. Like we're from Denmark. 30 minutes is like, that's an outing. That's like a weekend trip. You're going out.
And then you rest the next day.
And then you rest the next day. You go to Birds, which is the bar. Well, it's renovated now, so rest in peace, Birds, I guess. But you'd go to Birds, and that was an American bar. You had a man sitting at the bar drinking Budweiser, and in the background people were playing pool while Guns N' Roses was playing on the music. And there was a musket hanging over the top of the bar. And like that was an American experience. This is something I did at least. I've really learned to value my free time. Before I came here, I'd have a full-time job working, and then during the weekends I wouldn't do really anything. I would just maybe lay around a bit. Here, I really learned to value the fact that I need to, the time off I have, I need to spend doing something I want to.
To be in a care house, it hasn't been like restricting me from other things, I would say. I still had the ability to, go out and hang out with my friends in the evening. Both Jens and I are very social people, so I think we also prioritized our time to make time for social,
Definitely.
and seeing our friends. And well, we have so many friends here. I mean,
We're quite a large group.
yeah, I don't know. We do all sorts of things,
We go out and eat a lot.
Yes.
That's something, when you spend an entire week, 6 days a week caring for people, and you're making lunch for them, you're making breakfast for them, you're making supper for them. It's very nice to just be able to go to a restaurant and order food and not have to make it and not have to clean up and just sit and eat. I miss the summer.
Yes, we went swimming in the pond and
To the gazebo, we'd often, even like on a normal Wednesday evening, because you can walk to the gazebo in half an hour. So we'd grab meat or we'd get garlic bread, and we had like a barbecue and fire and sit. Yeah.
And everyone is looking for a friend.
Yeah, most people that come here are very,
Open.
they're very open. Not everyone, not everyone wants to go volunteering, and usually the people that want to are very open to meeting new people.
Now we can say that we have some very close friends in Brazil, in France, in Germany, in England.
It's a great place to meet different cultures.
Yeah, so I work in the vegetable garden, and before I got here, I had no clue whatsoever. Now, I've really been enjoying working in the vegetable garden. I find it so giving, and I've learned so many things, actually, to the point where when I talked to my mom last, we've been talking about making our own little garden in our backyard at home, because she also used to work in the vegetable garden here. It's a nice project to do together.
You're gonna make a garden that feeds 200 people?
No, just 5.
I work full-time on the farm. I also cook on Mondays. When I came here, it was hard. Like the first 2 weeks, getting into the swing of things, I have to get up at 6 and go to the farm to milk at 6:30. Like the farm is just busy in the summer. In the winter, it slows down more. I love it. It's great. I really like that I get to work outside. And also just the sense of community you get when trying to create something. Like you have all these people working together, and you're trying to get it to work together, and you're all having a great time. And I guess that's what made me say yes to the Shepherd's Play, like when Leah came and asked me. And I had no idea what the Shepherd's Play was. I had no idea that it was something they did every year. But I'm just really happy I did it, actually. I'm really happy to have put my, I guess, like my footprint on the community, because it is a place where a lot of people come and then they go, and then new people come and then they go. Like, you know, villagers I talk to, they'll be like, oh, I'm going to miss you so much. And I'm like, yeah, I know you're going to miss me, but I also know that new people are going to come. And in 2 weeks, you're going to be so excited about all these new people that I'm going to not be remembered that much. So I'm very happy to have like made my, like an imprint on the community, in the sense that I played a part in this important part of the community.
It's going to be so quiet when we're not here anymore.
It's now January 29th, and we're leaving in February 8th. We're leaving the village on the 6th, but then we're traveling to Florida on the 8th, and we're going to go on a little vacation there, and then we're taking a road trip on the West Coast, and then I'm going to Hawaii for 2.5 months, and you're going back to Denmark. So we have a lot of stuff planned. I am going to the military. 4 months of service it's not mandatory, but I signed up for it.
Well, I'm gonna be working as a substitute teacher. It was my job before I got here. And I think also after I came here, I've been even more reassured that, you know, I want to work with people. I'm gonna apply for university for psychology, which is also something that I discovered that I want to do after being here for only, 5 months.
I would say if you're thinking of coming to Camphill, it's great. Just do it. You learn so many things about yourself, about life, about people. You learn to be independent. You learn to become a better cook. I just learned a lot about myself as well. Like, what do I as a person like?
I feel like also, where's my boundaries, and what can I achieve in this world, Our moms are still very close friends, and so are we, but we got to hear them tell stories from 30 years ago still to this day, and we wanted an experience like that, where we would be able to tell those kinds of stories.
And it's pretty cool, actually. Some of the villagers our parents lived with are still here. Like Marion from Orchard lived with Laura's mom. And Rochelle from Casper House lived with my mom. That's Rochelle 30 years ago. And she's still here, Rochelle. And Rochelle says she remembers my mom. I've shown her pictures of my mom and she said, yes, I know her. Which I think is just amazing. Even funnier, my mom cooked food in Rock Maple where I live. So she cooked in the kitchen that I currently cook in every Monday. There's many people, also volunteers here, like Marty Hunt. Was here at the same time.
And Bio.
Yeah, I mean, Linda and Michael from my house were also here a while, like, cause they just celebrated their 50 years anniversary, right? I'm pretty sure one of my friends, Grace, lives in the same room my mom lived in Rookledge. And like, I'll be FaceTiming my mom, because my mom used to work in the co-op. I was FaceTiming my mom as I went to the co-op, and I was showing her around, and she was like, oh my god, this is amazing. She got like emotional and stuff about it, which is really cool.
Yeah, also, I mean, for me, my mom lived in Columbine. I received, my email about where I would work. It was working in the house, cooking in the morning, and vegetable garden in the afternoon, which was the exact same thing as what my mom did. And we've been listening to all these stories for so many years, and now it's, our turn to get to tell these stories.
And like, I want to, in 30 years, I'm hoping to send my kids, if Camphill Copenhagen is still around in 30 years, I want to send my kids here.